Good evening and welcome to West Ham United to Plaistow. So, another week has gone by. Obviously, we've been perked up by the last couple of weeks, beating obviously a championship side, but getting through in the FA Cup, and then a great win last week against Tottenham, which, like we said on the certainly on the last video I did, well deserved, as we all know. Should have been clear by half time. Need to put them chances away more so. But we got the result. That's the main thing. And it's given our club a little bit of that lift that we need. And Juice just come back from the African Nations. Obviously, congratulations to him for winning that, even if the final was a complete and utter farce at the end. But, yeah, he's a winner, which is great to have a winner in our teams. And obviously, yeah, hopefully it'll rub off. So to tomorrow's game. Obviously, we're a lunchtime kickoff against Sunderland, who we played first game of the season. Now, looking at the game, obviously we played Sunderland first game of the season, like I said. Everyone expects them to go down. They spend a hell of a lot of money. They come out. We're battering them, really. We were playing well. Maybe not battering them, but we were playing well first half. First game of the season. No problems, just not putting the chances away. And we end up losing 3-0. And all they've done from there on is kick on. That Robbie up front's a unit. And we've got to keep him, obviously got to keep them quiet, all of them quiet, but yeah, got to look out for him and the other fella whose name escapes me. So it won't be easy, but it never is. That's why it's called the Premier League. We've got to concentrate on ourselves. The draws, scenarios, we need wins. It's as simple as that now. We're in shit streak. Draws are no good to us. We've got to kick on and just try and win games. Either win and lose, obviously 3 points, rather than draw, obviously 2 points. We've just got to go for it. Good thing being is that Wilson hasn't left the building. So it'll be interesting to see who he starts with tomorrow. Will he start with Wilson? I'd like to see him start with Wilson and Tati together. Be real, just go for it. I mean, that's the issue. I mean, Nuno's not that kind of manager, but it'd be good to see him just go at them. We need to get, and we know as West Ham fans, 1-0's no good. 2-0's no good. We need to get like three goals clear. And if we can do that somehow, miraculously in the first half, and just get away from them, and then we can just sort of, I can't relax because we can't defend for toffee, but let's see. We have to win tomorrow if we got it. And the thing is, leading into this game, all the transfer talk this week's been absolutely bonkers, isn't it? I mean, the amount of shit that's coming out of the club, and not so much out of the club, but also its agents just trying to get shot of their players and so forth, pump the price up on them, and so they get their little cut and all the rest of it. I mean, what was the first? Obviously, we got the Paqueta thing going on, which I'll come back to in a minute, but it started with Somerville, with Tottenham, saying Tottenham were coming in for Somerville. I mean, fuck off. I mean, what are you talking about? The guy's just, he's been there, what, has he been with us 3 years nearly? But certainly spent a year out. I mean, almost, I think it's close to 3 years, is it not? But he was injured for the whole of one season, which was last season. So, I mean, the guy's just started playing proper football for us. So leave us alone. The Fernandez thing come out today with Real Madrid, but also there was talk yesterday about both Manchester clubs being looking into him. I think these guys are all looking into him, that if we go down, then they'll come, obviously, grabbing what they can and fleecing us, which obviously will happen because we can't afford these players in the Championship. You just can't pay those wages, obviously. And these guys will have to go. We've had this before, and if we do go down, it'll happen again. And then the Paqueta scenario, which is just starting to really just grate on us. Obviously, a lot of guys like Paqueta. I think obviously his entertainment value is good when he's on, but when he's off, he's just don't track back, don't do nothing, basically. I know that's what you get with a class player. Don't always put the work rate in, but I think probably 99% of West Ham fans want him gone now. And like I said, it sounds like he's been causing a bit of ag in the dressing room as well, which is not good. But we've done, what did we do today? I think they came in at, did they come in at 40? Or 35? 35 million they came in at, and we turned it down. £35 million. The only thing is, and I'm sure a lot of you are aware of this, is that the Brazilian transfer window closes in Feb. Ours obviously closes in Jan, hence the January transfer window. They can come back in at us up until the end of Feb. But the problem with that is, we get the money for Paqueta. We can't bloody spend it because our window's closed. So, Mr. Sullivan, do the right thing and get rid of him and just let's go and invest the money again because the guy doesn't want to play for us. So fuck it, let him go. And the good thing is he don't go to another club in the Premier League. Let him just bugger off. And certainly in any clubs that you like your Tottenhams, because we've obviously lost Kudus to him, and that was hard to take as a West Ham fan. Although he's out for the rest of the season, so they're not going to see much of him till next season now. So, back to tomorrow's game. Well, we should have Juve back in at left back. Wan-Bissaka, obviously, on the right, I would suggest. It's a matter of what's he going to do in the middle. He's probably going to stick with Madropanos and Todibo, which would be great. Kilman nowhere near the side flanks. I don't need penalties being given away for fucking handball or whatever. And I pretty much go with the same sort of side. But will he put Souček in the midfield or Mogasa? We'll have to wait and see, won't we? And then obviously we're looking at the front lineup. Will it be Tati? Will it be Pablo? Will it be Wilson? I'd just let Wilson rip on him. He's going to have a bit of confidence after the last game as well. And he's a natural goal scorer. Just let him get on with it. That's what we got him for. Just let him score goals, hopefully. But, like I said, I'm thinking as long as we win, it doesn't matter. Who gives a fuck about the scoreline? I mean, it's a results business. Just crack on. But I think I'm pretty confident tomorrow. I know we've got this protest yet again, which is great. I'm all for it because I'm being the one that won't go to the London shithole because I hate it. I'm the old Upton Park crew, hence the name of my YouTube channel. I do go down there, obviously, but not as much as nowhere near as much as I'd go before. Obviously, I had a season ticket for years at Upton Park, same as most of you. But the protest, let's keep going with this because someone said today, I think today or yesterday, I heard on the YouTube channel, on one of the other ones, was saying, well, it's all good and well doing these protests when we're getting stuffed, but we've got to do it when we're winning as well. And I totally agree. So, as most of you are aware, obviously, there won't be anybody, certainly that's involved in the protest, in the stadium up until 15 minutes into the game, which will be quite good because obviously it's a TNT game, so there'll be cameras there. So let's see how we get on with that. Yeah, as long as we're not losing by then, and I mean that's not going to. I don't mean it affect us. We play better away from home anyway. So let's see how we get on. But yeah, good on the protest and good on you guys that are doing it. Absolutely, forced to you because those fuckers have got to get out of our club. There's a lot of people. I mean, I'm a little bit like myself. If we do go down, let's just hope they do one. Get their baggage and piss off and leave us alone. But he's a businessman, isn't he, Mr. Sullivan, as sick as it is for us to say. And it's a massive cash cow, that place. And until the government come in, I don't want to get more political, but until the government come in and take that stadium off us or start charging stupid rent on it to the point that we go, oh, fuck this, we'll get our own stadium, or he'll knock it on the head. And the guy's just coining it in. And he, like I said, he's a businessman. If we do the same, he don't give a shit about West Ham. Difference with us is if we owned it and we're West Ham fans, we make sure the club was well invested. Obviously, he don't give a shit. The nicer one of the two is long gone, unfortunately, which is obviously Mr. Gold. Right, so to tomorrow, my prediction for tomorrow's game. I'm thinking we are going to win 3-1. I'm going with. We've got to start putting these chances away. Tati missed that header last week. Well, like I said, we missed a few chances in the first half. We've got to get the fans going. So I'm still thinking we'll win 3-1. I think we're on a bit of a high. We've got to start just getting these 3 points, giving ourselves some sort of hope. And we're playing first. I don't like looking at the other teams the last couple of weeks, as in, I'm sure you guys are the same. I've been watching, what's the results with Forest and Leeds and so forth before we played, and then we go out and lose. I'm not saying that's causing it. I'm just saying it's a nuisance when you're constantly watching to see how they're getting on. Like we won last week, and Leeds scored in the 90th minute, which is a bummer. But we were so on such a high beating, obviously the old enemy, that it weren't that much of a blow, although it kind of is at the same point. But we've got to do our bit. So come on, you boys, roll your sleeves up. Fernandez, get in there, start digging in. I mean, he played great last week. They all did. So another performance like that, it's going to be hard because if they go at the same rate they were doing last week against Tottenham, I mean, they were knackered by the hour mark. They're absolutely shattered. They put such a shift in, but that's what's needed. We've got to do it. They're a very, 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 very physical side, Sunderland. So we've got to be just as physical. I think we've got to start scoring from corners as well. I don't know what the fuck our team do at set pieces. We get a lot of corners, and obviously I know you're thinking, well, you scored against last week against Spurs. What are you talking about? When was the last time we scored apart from that, from a corner? Now, it was crucial, and I'd take that over, like, not scoring for the rest of the season from a corner, or would I? But yeah, we've got to start doing better from crosses, from corners. We get a lot. We've got Kilman when he's playing. He's dog shit, obviously. We've got, obviously, Madrapanos and the rest of the boys there. Which are, like, Sochik's obviously good in the air when he's playing. I think we've got to capitalise on corners. We're just not doing that. But let's see. So my suggestion is 3-1. On the comment section below, please state a little bit of interaction, what you're thinking the scoreline will be tomorrow. Right, that's all from me today. Let's see how we get on, basically. 12:15. Is it 12:30? 12:30 tomorrow, isn't it? So, yeah, come on, you irons. Let's get going. Right, until next time.